Okay, so for my project, I chose the Afterlight app to edit my photos. This is the photo that I chose to edit. It is right by Lake Ontario in Oswego. So the first thing that you could choose to do is the basic filters that this app has. It has seasons, but we're not going to focus on that. We're going to focus with the enhancements. So if you go to this part of the app and you click on the clarify, you can adjust this. You can bring it down or you can bring it up. I like it around here. Next we can choose the brightness if we want to bring it down. I like it down here a bit. It brings out the background sky. Next we can do the contrast. I would like it not too much, just a little bit down around here, I think. Then we can do the saturation. We don't want to do it too much so it looks fake, but we don't want it down here because I don't want it black and white. So right around here, you can play around with it. So like, I think right here. Then we can do exposure. You don't want it too bright, but you also don't want it too much in the minuses, because then you take away from the other things in the background. So I like it around here. It brings out the background more. Even highlights doesn't do a whole lot. I wouldn't really play around too much with this because I like it more in the middle. And there's shadows. I wouldn't touch this much either. Doesn't do a lot for my photo. Then we got the fade, which I also wouldn't do much either, because then it takes away from all the things that I want to pop out, and I don't want that. You can also deal with, like, you can add tones, which changes the effects. You can either have red, blue, green, and then you can play around with that. I mean, you can be here all day and do stuff like with that. But again, I don't think I mean, if I want the sky and maybe the water to pop out more, I can play around with the blue maybe. Yeah, and maybe put a little blue, not much. Same thing for mid-tone. It kind of gives a little effect to the sky. I might do a little bit of red. And same thing with shadow tone, but I'm not going to touch that. Then you got your temperature. That can change it a whole lot. You can make it seem more midday, evening. It changes a whole lot of things. So I might change it a little bit to make it more along this way for the evening. Then you have this, which it can make it come down more on the photo, or like focus what spots you want it. So I'm not going to touch that. Then you have your grain size, but I'm also not going to touch that because this makes it look more like a painting, but I don't want that. And then your sharpness or your sharpening, I always bring it up. I always find it makes the picture look a lot better this way. And that's about it. Then you can crop or do a little extra stuff that you want. But that's basically what I would do with this app, and it has changed a lot of my photos, and it It brings out a lot that you don't see in a normal photo, so I like it. Then you want to go ahead, press done, and then save to your camera. And that's it.